this feels good. Oh, oh.
It's day 6. And I've got catfish.
Firewood. My fish has been on to smoke all night. Fire died down with the fish head soup. Time to get a fire going. Alright guys, this morning I've got the fat rope stick and my huge trail knife from Casey Knives. And we're going to use this to get our fire started to get some tinder. And start making our tinder bundle. Alright, and now, top it all off, we're going to be using the Exotac Matte Cap XL. Just got back from refilling the water at the creek. We got the catfish smoking. Super happy. It is Zach's birthday, like I told you guys who watched yesterday's episode. So let's wish him a happy birthday today down in the comments section. And man, I'm just ready to eat. Going through the trail that we bushwhacked day 1. And I need to go check all the raccoon traps. Even though we got catfish, we got 2, and that's good. There's nothing saying that we are gonna have food or that's going to last. All it takes is a abrupt weather change and food could just shorten up on us. So planning ahead, super important. Going after them, I wonder why. I think today we should move the traps, move them to a different area and see if we have better luck. Nothing going on with these traps. Looks like the bait gets eaten though, probably by something very small, like a squirrel or a muskrat. Who's being very careful. These creatures out here that are wild are very clever, and they're gonna do everything they can to not be trapped. Raccoons and gophers, they're not stupid creatures. When we go out hunting and fishing and doing all that stuff, we are having to outthink them and outsmart them. We're capable of that, but when you are adjusting yourself to an area, you definitely have to go through and figure out the landscape, see how the animals are acting during the day at night, start learning their patterns and adjusting to them so you can start outsmarting them, outmaneuvering them, and making sure that you have all the food you need. I just got done checking the traps, headed back to camp, and since it is Zach's birthday, we are going to be cooking up some awesome catfish for Zach's birthday today. He gets to eat one heck of a bounty, and I'm pretty sure he deserves to pick which one he wants. All right, so this is the 3rd trap. This is the one by the creek. Nothing yet. So looks like we're gonna be doing a lot of trap moving today. We're relocating the 3rd and 4th trap that were about 300 yards that way. And right now, Zach is taking the crawdads and everything that we have caught and the minnow traps, and we're gonna put it in the keeper trap to hold it for later for either bait, food, otherwise. Not a bad haul. No, not out of that thing. All right, so we're waiting for the coals to come down to cook the catfish. We have the Hydro Blue water bag giving me my first taste at catfish or fish head soup. Haven't had it. Heard a bunch about it in Patagonia from this one crazy dude down there. He had it a bunch. But it's super hot outside, so I've been chugging water like a sailor, like a fish. Man. go. Whoop. Watch your neck. There we go. That is a whole lot of fish. Look at that. Oh man. Mmm. Mmm. Oh yeah. All bites. Mmm. So much protein and fat and all this stuff on this stuff. Ooh, so good. As far as survival food goes, I'm on par. I agree 100%. Exactly. If you could manage one of these a day, you can live off of this forever. This is what I like, guys. See? I just took off a random bite, and it's massive. It's like going to a restaurant. Happy birthday. Yeah. And the thing that I love about the bear bowl so much is when I go to pick a cloth or a bandana and clean this thing off, cleans off really, really, really easy right after my meal. All right, guys, so we're getting ready to head down to the river here soon. Sun's gonna be going down here in a couple hours, but I've got my 18650s for my headlamp. Now, I've been wearing my headlamp every night, as you guys have been seeing over the course of all of our fishing adventures, our nighttime trekking and hunting and stalking for things like armadillos and gophers. But with that said, I noticed my headlamp actually went out on me because we were out for a very long time. We didn't get back until about 2 o'clock in the morning last night. So I'm gonna make sure I bring extra batteries, so if that happens, I'm not walking around in the dark. So we spotted a rabbit. Yeah, we saw a rabbit in there, in the thicket. So Zach's gonna take his slingshot and try to nail it. So there's Zach. He's going to be taking a bath and doing some laundry in the river. But while I was here, some people in my live stream asked me what I keep on me when I go out on my little day hikes. And this is my Hidden Woodsman satchel bag, and it's a haversack. And I'll go through the little gear dump for you guys real quick and do a little mini episode inside this and kind of show you what I bring on my day hikes when I leave camp. So if you want to see that full episode live, we'll definitely go check out his channel, but let's get on to the gear dump. So this is my satchel. This is the Hidden Woodsman haversack. It's got the tool pouch right here. You can put an axe, but I have my Special Forces shovel by Cold Steel. And Zach and I have both been talking about this for years, as this is good for fun for throwing. It's good as a shovel. It has amazing as a light duty kind of machete or hatchet, though a real machete out in the brush would be much better, but as an all-around tool you can bring with you that's really lightweight, this has my vote. Then as we move on to the front of the pouch, we've got the double buckle flap right here. It's got an open pouch. I love the organizational features on this particular pouch. So I actually have the fire strip roll all cut up, and with my Bic lighter and some sear strips for fire starting if I'm out in the field, because like what happened last night, we had to catch catfish and we needed a way to get the fire started. Since I love to forage, I've got my little foraging shovel so I can go and grab onions and things like that while I'm out there, and I've got spare batteries for my through night headlamp, which we're going to be retrieving before we get on the river. Then I've got my Leatherman multi-tool. Then as we come in here, we got a little tiny pouch from the Hidden Woodsman, and it only has one thing in here right now, but it's a fun little fork, so if I need to do any type of grabbing or poking while I'm messing with a fire or eating a fish, I'm good to go. Then we're going to be going down into the main contents. I've got my heavy cover titanium skillet, so I can actually cook something on to coincide with any type of collecting or foraging, I've got my ratcheting pruners from Easy Cut. These things make your life so much easier. Some of the most advantageous and efficient tools you could actually have in the bush outside of maybe a folding saw. I've got my Wells Lamont leather gloves. They've been seeing some serious use here soon. I've got my Grail water bottle and water filter so I can go and grab water at the creek if I need to. And then I have a brand new roll of 260 foot of bank line when we do some fishing. So far we've been using my main lines, so I haven't had to dig into that yet, but this is kind of my possibles bag when I'm out in the bush. Gave you guys my gear breakdown, but now I gotta go head down to the river and get some catfish. Oh guys, look at this. We've been letting it, oh, those smell so good. We basically have all of the catfish and the crawdads just stewing in here, and the broth looks so much more rich and vibrant. It smells are so much more dynamic. Oh, I gotta get a cup of this here soon.
This is good.
All right, so gonna pour some of this broth in here. That looks so good. And then I'm gonna take my sprongs. We're gonna take a little bit of this catfish. Give me some meaty bits. Gonna go ahead and take some of these meaty chunks out of here. Give me some of that protein and fat that my body needs. It's craving it. It's screaming at me. Chris, feed me. Feed me, sweet, sweet, chunky man. So that's what I'm gonna do. There we go. Let's eat. Alrighty, now before I dig in, I'll go ahead and take my chupacabra seasoning, local Texas favorite. Zach is kind of fond of the Wadobo from the Hidden Woodsman, but being from Texas, I gotta support my Texas brothers and sisters. But yeah, let's dig in. This is gonna be a nice little stew. I'm super, super amped, excited. The chupacabra seasoning, the broth it's been steeped in for hours and hours, the catfish as a whole just getting more and more tender. This is so good. I just heard Zach down the creek. Apparently we just got another turtle. So it looks like we're gonna have turtle soup again for day 6. Man, we got catfish, turtle, crawdads. We're about to go catfishing again. This is about to be a good freaking night. All right, so we're coming through. There we go.
Got ourselves a turtle.
Nice.
I was just coming down to take that hand line out and take it down to use for catfishing, and we did actually catch another turtle.
Oh yeah. Got ourselves a turtle. Pretty cool, right? All right, so I got Mr. Turtle that Zach got on his fishing line. So we're gonna actually put him in a safe place while we go catfishing and have him saved for later. Bird. Okay, so Zach just treated a raccoon. Scared him, got him up in a tree. Now, just take some shots with a slingshot.
2 of them.
So right there in the dead center, guys, dead center of the screen is right there with a striped tail. I'm gonna keep it there for a minute. We got him treed up there, but sadly he's hanging literally right over the river. And if we were to take him, it's game over for us and it, because he'd be dead. We could have a meal, but then we have to go fish it out of a very, very fast flowing river. And something else would get him before we would. Alright guys, So I got my tools of the trade. Got my net and the spear. Zach's coming with his sling bow and arrows and stuff. And we're gonna hopefully get some goodies in that. Well, y'all, we got still on catfishing tonight, but we have a lot in the keeper trap right now with the crawdads. So I am still counting my blessings because we got, for Zach's birthday, we still got to eat 2 catfish, and we had the fish head soup, which I'm still pretty sure we can rock out in the morning too.
And we got a turtle.
Yep, and we got a turtle. So I mean, even though you see, you know, these little things happen where you don't get lucky on one thing. That's why you keep putting multiple eggs in multiple baskets. So yeah, we see a deer that's limping. I found it with the headlamp. And he got really close to us. But he's not really running away. Trying to get a close up for you guys. This is kind of rare to get this close to a deer. Especially on this property. He's got one horn. Alright guys, so it's the end of day 6. We have plenty of crawdads in the trap for day 7 tomorrow. Super excited. We also have a turtle, but then we have the catfish soup as well to get started. So even though we didn't really catch a whole lot actively today, because of the insane blessing of the 3 catfish we caught the previous night, just put us in a position to help us ride out for a couple days to really flow in and let us start catching a stride and a rhythm in this challenge. So I think that was a turning point. So let's just keep counting our blessings, stay positive, and stay tuned for the next episode. Day 7, full weekend, is coming soon.